Hi there, and welcome to our first week of Strategic Project Management. I'm recording this before the semester begins, and ideally this video is being viewed sometime after Thursday, rolling into our weekend, into our first synchronous class, excuse me, that will be on next Monday night, Monday the 14th at 7:30. So if you're seeing this beforehand, great, you're ahead of the game. If you're seeing this afterwards, you'll might hear some of the things I say here throughout from our evening class together as well. So, but if you got to this space here, you're in the first week module that starts off introducing you to chapter 1 and to chapter 2 and to the simulation, Sim for Project simulation, which will be the main topics of this week into our weekend as we roll forward and spend a lot of time over the weekend dealing with chapter 2 and chapter 4 and the simulation itself, which will be our focus going forward into our residential weekend. But what you can see here is there's every week's going to be very similar. I'll have an introductory video like this one. And then you can just roll down, look at the topic overview to see what's being covered that week, and then go into the associated readings and resources and take a look at what's required to do that week. That review required readings and audio and video section is where the meat of the week's worth of work will be shown there. This week I'm going to have you start with a discussion forum so we get to learn a little bit more about each other. I'd rather do that in the discussion forum, and then we can spend some of the time together this weekend, maybe looking at that and talking about that a bit. But I really would like to, kind of learn a little bit about you before we get together for the weekend. And plus, this will be a good way to learn about others within your cohort. And so it's an introductory discussion forum. Where did you get your undergraduate degree? What's it in? Who do you work for? And we'll do, if you'll see there, cat, dog, neither or both for the something about you question that I've put in there. And I'd like for you all to take care of that, hopefully before we meet up next Friday on the 18th. That's the deadline I've put in there. For the first assignment. I might give you a little more time to do that if for some reason you don't get there in time. But it's definitely something I'll be looking at. It's a pass-fail requirement, so please do it. Other than that, your first 2 assignments will be talked about during the residential weekend, but they're officially assigned and due on week 4 as noted below under the assignment section. So this is a nice overview, but you'll hear from me again in another live video, or recorded video I should say, when you click on the review required reading and audio section. So from this point forward, we'll hopefully be meeting everyone soon, and so this will be another way of having communications together. Thank you.